Hello, I'm Eccentric Spirit. Ooh, today was a crazy day. I had to go on TikTok and put Home Shopping Network on blast for holding on to my money for a whole week. I ordered something last week, last Sunday, and I tried to do the flex payments and I tried to use my Cash App. You know anything about me? I love Cash App. And so they accepted the payment, or at least they appeared to accept the payment, but then they rejected it and said, sorry, we don't accept Cash App payments. And so I said, okay, I just closed the window. I X'd out the window and said, screw it. I don't understand people that don't accept Cash App. I love Cash App. And we'll go into my personal belief that that one of the founders of Cash App, Bob Green, I believe he was a target. I believe in conspiracy theories. I believe somebody wanted to get him out of the way because he discovered one of the co-founders of Cash App, and people want to rip off Cash App. And he was out here fighting people that were trying to rip off his discovery, you know? But that's another story for another time. Anyway, I went on TikTok, did a brief little TikTok on what happened, and next thing you know, within a couple of hours, I got my money back. And you shouldn't have to go on TikTok to complain about a company not giving you your money. I went through the proper channels. I tried to get my money back. I did the chat. And the lady I talked to, she was nice and professional, but she just seemed like, oh, no problem. You know, the charge will fall off and you'll get your money back. And, that didn't happen. The charge didn't fall off until I went to the internet to complain. And so there are people out there that's watching to see if people are complaining about their companies, if customers are complaining, and they clean it up. I don't think it was a coincidence that within an hour or two after I complained, all of a sudden my money was back in my Cash App account. Anyway, I'm Eccentric Spirit. I'm a new content creator. Life has been life, and so my content hasn't been consistent. But I had to get on because right now on the internet, they're saying that someone allegedly shot Hassan Campbell, the content creator, and he had to rush himself to the hospital. Now, the news is still coming through, so I'm still waiting to find out what's going on. But it looks like I believe he's still alive. But, let me just give you the quick tea on Hassan Campbell. This brother has been through some things. He's one of my favorite content creators. I love this guy. And the reason I love this guy is because he speaks truth to power. He had a rough childhood. He went through a lot of things. And when he finally spoke out and told people what he went through, a lot of rich, powerful men got angry and it put a target on his back. And so I had to come on and say, listen, we got to embrace this brother. We got to support him. We got to protect him. You don't have to like him. And a lot of people don't like him. He's very straightforward. He shoots from the hip. He tells the truth. He gives you his take on things. But, this guy basically put his life out there to let people know what happened to him, basically as a cautionary tale. We got to protect our young boys, our young girls, because there's predators out there, people that will take advantage. They're watching the single moms and where the kids are going. This guy had a rough life, and people took advantage of him. Rich, powerful people took advantage of him. And now they're upset because he's talking about it. They're mad because he's speaking out. And yeah, he's angry. He has a right to be angry. This guy has been through a lot. And so, my prayers go out to Hassan Campbell. I'm praying for him and his family. I'm praying that he is safe, that he gets well, that he heals up. You know, if it's true what they're saying on the internet, I've seen some of the video, and it looks like somebody, took a shot at him. Also, I'm praying for his family. Um, I'm praying for his mental health. You know, when you go through something like that, you suffer a lot of trauma, a lot of post-traumatic stress. And so I'm praying that he does whatever he needs to do to get healthy, not only physically, but mentally. And, we got to protect, as African Americans, people of color, we got to protect our truth tellers, even when they're telling truth we don't want to hear. This guy is telling a lot of stuff. He's speaking truth to power, and people don't want to hear it. All they care about is the money and reputation. They want to keep their reputations pure. They want the money flowing. And so we just got to embrace this brother. It's not saying he's perfect, he hasn't made any mistakes, but it's saying he's a crusader out here telling his story as a cautionary tale so we can protect our young boys and young girls. And there's a lot of people out here that want to stop him, and they're looking for any opportunity to do it. So again, my prayers go out to him and his family, and I just pray he'll be okay, makes a speedy recovery, and continues to speak truth to power. And we have to come up with some kind of ways to protect brothers and sisters like him, because we know what happens when people tell the truth. A lot of people can't handle it, and they want to take them out. So, I just had to get on and say that. I've been very busy, going through a lot. Life is life, but I had to say something about what's going on with Hassan Campbell. We got to stop this madness, and we got to protect our truth tellers, even when they're saying things we don't want to hear and don't want to know. A lot of times we say we want the truth, but we can't handle it, and we really don't want it. We want to be in our safe little bubbles and wearing our rose-colored glasses. We don't want to worry. We want to be happy, positive vibes only. But, if there's people out here with power abusing their power, we need to know about it. And I will be doing a follow-up about the Casey lawsuit and settlement. It was a long time coming. I'm glad she's taking her power back. There's all kinds of evidence out here that she was done dirty, and I'm glad she's finally speaking out. And she got this lawsuit. It's another step towards healing. I'm out, eccentric spirit.